Home is where hell is. Let's talk about Girl on the Third Floor. The film is about this man who tries to renovate a rundown house with sordid history for his growing family, only to learn that the house has other plans. And with this film, it was a pretty interesting horror film, as it does have its unsettling moments. But with the film, it stars Phil Brooks, CM Punk himself, who is known to be the best in the world. And I believe this was probably one of his first acting roles, and he was pretty good in this. He gives a killer performance. Seeing him go crazy in this house trying to renovate it, but at the same time, it pretty much revealing that the character isn't really a good guy. What they did and explore with his character was pretty interesting. We also do get Therese Kelly Dunn as his wife, who does give a great performance too in this, especially at the final act of the film. What's interesting about this film is that at first, pretty much right away, it is just unsettling seeing the eeriness of this house. Like there's like this ooze that comes out of the wall or one part of the wall. And then as the film goes on, we learn a little bit more of the history for it. Who is it may be home to some creature, ghost type beings. I do think that the mystery and the lore for this was very interesting. And with the film, just its uses of practical effects, the gore and all that was brutal. But with how the practical effects looked, it looked really good. But I do admit this film does have some dumb moments, like who does construction on a house barefoot? And at the same time, I do think it could have dived more into these characters, like who is this one mysterious girl? Well, these two mysterious girls. Maybe dive a little bit more into his past. But besides that, I do think that this was an okay horror film. It does feel a bit unique, and it is pretty gory at times. Overall, with Girl on the Third Floor, it does have a great cast, a very interesting story, premise, mystery, and its use of practical effects. This was one that definitely stood out, but at the same time, I do think could have been better. But CM Punk in this gives a killer performance. But have you seen Girl on the Third Floor? If so, what are your thoughts on it? Let me know in the comments below and follow me for more.